There is a lot of information about COVID-19 that tells me what I should and should not do. It can be really hard to understand. Here is some information that can help me and my family understand what is going on. This information is to help me know about the virus and what I need to do to stay healthy. The picture shows a ball with many spines on it. What is coronavirus, also called COVID-19? It is a new virus making people sick around the world. Some people call it coronavirus and some call it COVID-19. Most people who get sick with COVID-19 or coronavirus do not die. Picture shows a man who is sick. He is lying down with an ice pack on his head. What is coronavirus, also called COVID-19? We cannot see a virus without a microscope. A virus is so small that it looks invisible to us. If you were to look at a coronavirus under a microscope, it would look something like this. The picture has a round ball with many spikes coming out of it. How can I get COVID-19? Someone who has the virus can give it to me if they cough, they sneeze, the virus germs get into me through my mouth, eyes, or nose. Picture shows someone coughing and germs coming out of her mouth. How I know I might be sick with COVID-19. I have a temperature over 100.4. It is hard to breathe. When I take a deep breath and hold it as long as I can, if I start to cough or cannot hold my breath, I should call my doctor. A dry cough. I do not cough up any mucus, snot. Picture shows a woman who is sick and in bed with a thermometer. If I have these things, what should I do? Tell somebody in my house or someone who helps me if I don't feel well. If you are scared, talk to someone that you trust. These things do not mean I have COVID-19. It could be a cold or the flu. Picture shows 3 people talking together. If I have these things, what should I do? Someone needs to call my doctor or a local health department. Do not go to their office. Picture shows someone making a phone call. If I have these things, what else should I do? If I get really sick, I might have to go to the hospital, but the doctors and nurses are just trying to make me feel better. It may take a long time to see a doctor because a lot of people are sick or worried about getting sick. Picture shows a doctor looking into a patient's ear. If I get worse or have trouble breathing, I should call my doctor again. Picture shows a person making a phone call. My doctor might ask if I have been close to someone who has traveled outside of the United States to another country. Picture shows someone sitting at the airport with a suitcase. My doctor might also ask if I have been close to someone who has symptoms of COVID-19. Picture shows 2 people holding hands. What should I do if I'm around someone who has COVID-19? If my support staff is sick, they need to stay home and I need to talk to someone to find support staff to help me. Picture shows someone pushing a wheelchair past a beauty salon. What do I do if I'm around someone who has COVID-19? If I'm around someone who may be sick, I should tell somebody who I live with or my case manager that I have been around someone who is sick. Picture shows a man talking on the telephone. What do I do if I'm around someone who has COVID-19? Try to stay 6 feet away from the sick person. That's about the length of your refrigerator if it is turned sideways. The picture shows a drawing of 2 people with a refrigerator turned on its side between them. What should I do if I'm around someone who has COVID-19? Do not touch things like furniture, phones, or food that the sick person has touched. Picture shows a red circle with a slash through the middle over a hand touching something. What do I do if I'm around someone who has COVID-19? Clean the area that people have touched. Picture shows a man cleaning a hand railing with spray cleaner, cloth, and gloves. There is not a shot or medication to keep me from getting COVID-19, but I can do these things to stay healthy. Picture shows a happy person sitting in front of a chalkboard with strong muscles drawn on the chalkboard behind him. How can I stay healthy? Staying home is a good start. Don't go to restaurants, movies, clubs, bowling, gyms, or other indoor places. There are two pictures. Picture shows woman sitting on her bed in her bedroom. The second picture shows a French fry container with a big X over it. How can I stay healthy? Wash my hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. I can sing the happy birthday song slowly. That is about 20 seconds. Use hand sanitizer. Do not touch my face before I wash my hands. Wash my hands after I go to the bathroom, blow my nose, and after I come home from being out of the house. Picture shows soapy hands being washed. How can I stay healthy? Cough or sneeze. Cough or sneeze into my elbow or a tissue. Throw the tissue away. If I cough or sneeze in my hand, I will wash my hands. One picture shows person blowing nose with a tissue. The second picture shows a woman coughing into her elbow. How can I stay healthy? Do not rub my eyes, nose, or mouth, or touch my face. There are three pictures. The first picture shows a man rubbing his eyes with an X over the picture. The second picture shows a woman touching her mouth with an X over the picture. The third picture shows someone touching a nose with an X over the picture. How can I stay healthy? Use tissues, throw them in the trash, then wash my hands. There are two pictures. The first picture shows boxes of tissue. The second picture shows a person washing hands. How can I stay healthy? Clean off things that I touch, like phones, computer, furniture, desks, and tables. There are three pictures. The first picture shows a person cleaning off a cell phone. The second picture shows a person spraying and wiping a table with a cloth. The third picture shows a person wiping a TV remote. How can I stay healthy? Try to stay away from public transportation that has lots of people on them, like buses and the metro. Ask someone to give you a ride. There are two pictures. The first picture shows the inside of a metro subway car with an X over the picture. The second picture shows a public bus with an X over the picture. How can I stay healthy? I will get help with my shopping. Ask someone to bring me groceries and medications. There are two pictures. The first picture shows a grocery list. The second picture shows someone carrying groceries. How can I stay healthy? Do not share food or drinks. There are two pictures. The first picture shows hands reaching for food on the same plate with an X over it. The second picture shows a drink with two straws in it with an X over it. How can I stay healthy? Drink plenty of water. Get plenty of sleep a night, 8 hours. There are two pictures. The first picture shows someone pouring a glass of water. The second picture shows a person sleeping. How can I stay healthy? I will remember to move around and exercise. It's okay to be outside if I stay 6 feet away from others. There are two pictures. The first picture shows a person's feet walking on rocks beside water. The second picture shows someone using a wheelchair beside water. How can I stay healthy? I will try to remember social distancing. Try to stay 6 feet away from another person in public. Try to stay at home unless absolutely necessary. Try not to be in a group of more than 10 people. There are two pictures. The first picture shows silhouettes of two people with the words social distance between them. The second picture shows 4 houses with one person in each house. I can do this. I can work to stay healthy and help others stay healthy by taking care of myself and others. If I get sick, I know what to do. If someone I care about gets sick, I know how to help them. I know that this will not last forever. Picture shows a large heart containing many small wheelchair symbols in different colors.